What's going on, everybody? I am back with another Prizepicks MLB player props video. This one going to be breaking it down, giving you guys two picks that you win some money over here on Prizepicks in the MLB tonight. As always, if you have not checked out Prizepicks, would highly recommend you check them out. It is a player props website and app where you can win money off of picking the over and under on things like players pitching, strikeouts, total bases, hits allowed, walks allowed, pitcher fantasy score, hits, runs, and RBIs, etc. Go ahead and use that promo code KJK DFS to receive an instant match on your first deposit up to $100 today. Again, that is code KJK DFS. Go ahead and lock that in, get that free money offer, and start winning some money over here on Prizepicks with these picks today, guys. And if you are getting very serious, I do offer premium content packages. That is linked below in the description. It is patreon.com/KJK_DFS. I do offer lower tier packages if you're looking to get access to my player pool each and every day, my core plays for a single sport, single app for Prizepicks or Underdog. If you're looking to get access to all my picks, all of my tickets as soon as I place them, and a whole lot more, check out the VIP member package. I went 5-1 on our MLB picks over there yesterday. Had some winners in the winner circle, so shout out to all you guys that were able to cash in. Dre here with a nice 30 into $90. Another nice little combo there. We had that C-Pot turning $10 into 100 with a nice 4-man power. Luis with a nice 2-man over there on Underdog. And like I said, these were my main 6. Went 5-1. Unfortunately, Trout did not get the job done. So another double up, another hook. Been way too many of those this MLB season. But hey, we'll take the double up. We'll continue to fight over there. And hopefully give you guys 2 winners here on the channel today. Trying to keep this winning streak. Trying to get a winning streak going. Last time, Ohtani and Tatis let us down. We were 2-0, so we're back to square one, but looking to get a winning streak going. For those of you that don't know, we're trying to keep that winning percentage up above 70% for you guys on these free picks, and that's when officially a run is on, and I put that in the title. And obviously, when it drops below 70%, got to restart. So it's a high standard, but I do that for a good reason, to push myself and hopefully give you guys some top-notch picks and content. So let's get into it. We'll go game by game, as we always do, and the first game I'd like to discuss is going to be the Atlanta Braves taking on the Minnesota Twins. This game has an 8.5 over-under, and it has a fantastic pitching matchup here, most notably on the Atlanta side, though I do want to talk about Spencer Strider, who's one of the top strikeout guys in the entire league. His numbers have been a little bit down for Spencer Strider's standards here as of late, but he gets a phenomenal matchup taking on this Minnesota Twins squad today that we're going to discuss up and down. Strikes out a ton. So I have a lot of interest in Spencer Strider today. I think this is going to be a breakout game for him, specifically in the K category. So we'll break it down and look at these hitters here as far as what we are looking at today. And Minnesota, over the last 30 days against right-handed pitching, you're looking at their strikeout rates. We'll look at the current season. This is over the entire season as far as strikeouts. They are striking out a ton, man. 35.5% for Taylor, 30, 39, 28, 21, 29, 23, 26, and 34%. The best guy in their entire lineup as far as a low strikeout rate is Max Kepler with a 21.4% K rate. And then you look at the last 30 days, Kepler striking out at a 28.1% K rate. The best guy over the last 30 is Alex Kirilloff, who has a 20.5% K rate. But these guys are striking out a ton. They do have some power throughout the lineup, so I will say it's really good hitting weather in Atlanta today. We're looking at 12-mile-an-hour winds blowing out to left field, 87 degrees. So I don't really want to target the fantasy score of Strider just strictly because I could see him, giving up maybe like a 3-run shot or something in this game. But what I do expect is a dominant K performance here regardless. I think he goes out there and he's able to get us 10-plus strikeouts in this matchup. Well, on the season, he's got a 37.6% K rate to lefties, 40.7% K rate to righties. That's elite. Has been struggling in the hard contact category, has been having a little bit of a walk issue to left-handed bats. But the K stuff's still been there for him. The hard contact is certainly an issue, but we won't have to worry about that when we're targeting the K prop as long as he doesn't go too crazy with the walks and gives up a ton of runs and the pitch count gets way out of control. We'll be good. I don't expect him to have too much of an issue with this team outside of, like I said, maybe he gives up, a home run or two. But outside of that, expect a ton of strikeouts here. These K rates are really, really bad, as you can see on the screen. 20.5% K rate being the lowest K rate in a lineup. That's absolutely ridiculous. Strider, expect him to have a big, big K game here tonight. Should be fun to watch. That's all I got to say. I love watching this guy pitch, and I think he has a dominant performance here tonight. And we will be going with the pitch out prop for him, 9 strikeouts. He has pushed or stayed under this in his last 5 games. I talk about this all the time on this channel. Do not let the last 5 game logs deter you off a guy. Every single matchup is different. You know, Philly, Detroit, New York Mets, Arizona, Philly, over his last 5. None of those teams strike out as much as the Minnesota Twins. As a matter of fact, I don't think anyone strikes out as much as the Minnesota Twins in the lineup. They have to lead the entire MLB right now in the strikeouts. I just pulled the numbers up on the screen for you guys and talked about it, but it's ridiculously bad. They have some power throughout the lineup, but the strikeouts are really bad. That's going to be an issue for them taking on a guy in Spencer Strider here tonight. So pick number 1, we're going with the over 9 strikeouts here for Spencer Strider. I think I broke it down pretty clearly. Best K guy in the entire MLB has been the last few years. His numbers are a little down this year. The strikeout stuff's still there with that 37.6% K rate to lefties, 40% K rate against righties. That's ridiculously good. He does have some hard contact issues. He does have a bit of a walk issue against lefties, but outside of that, he's been dialed in the strikeout category. So that's what we're targeting, the strikeouts. For pick number 1, we're going with that over 9.0 strikeout prop. And then pick number 2, do have another pitcher prop here for you guys today. We've been doing a lot of hitter props on the channel, so I got nice 2 pitcher props for you today. And the second guy we're going to talk about is going to be in the Los Angeles Angels and Chicago White Sox game. And Reed Detmers, once again, an elite strikeout guy, specifically against right-handed hitting on the season. You're looking at this Chicago lineup. They're all expected to be right-handed hitters outside of the leadoff guy and Andrew Benintendi, which is a really great thing here for Reed Detmers, because when we break down his numbers as far as how he fares, you can see he does feature a 29.8% K rate versus righties on the season with an 8.5% walk rate. But then you look at the last 30 days, that K rate's up to a 30.3% K rate versus right-handed bats with only a 5.3% walk rate. So he's been dialed in the strikeout category, and he has not been walking guys. Season-long numbers for the Chicago White Sox, you can see up and down. They do have some low strikeout guys at the top in the middle of the order, but when you get down to the bottom, we're talking about 30%, 31, 27, 27% in that 3 spot for Luis Robert. And then when we go to the last 30 days, the numbers look a lot worse, which is great for us, obviously, when we're targeting a K prop. Talking about 23%, 21, 28, 13, and 3 in the heart of the order, and Vaughn and Jimenez, who are not striking out a lot against left-handed pitching, but outside of them, a lot of strikeouts that we had. Andrews, 22.7, 34.5, 35, 27%, 28. So you get the point here. Once again, a great strikeout matchup. A guy that's up over a 30% clip in the strikeout rate. Anytime you're pushing into the 30% or above rate in the K rate, that is elite. And we do like to see that walk rate nice and low, so we know he's going to go right at guys, not get that pitch count up. Lefties, he does have a big walk issue, and he does have not nearly as high of a K rate. So he's got some reverse splits going on as far as against left-handed bats. But like I said, luckily for him, there's only expected to be 1 lefty in the entire lineup in Andrew Benintendi. So should be a nice matchup here for Reed Detmers to go out there and get some strikeouts. He's been having great recent form as of late as well. We'll go ahead and pull that up on the screen for you guys as far as his recent form's concerned, so you can get a overall look. We'll pull up Strider too. I do like to pull up the game logs just so you guys have a visual. I mean, I'm kind of talking about the statistics throughout this video, but the pitch count's also something we like to look at. Strider's going to be right up there in the mid-90s to 100-plus pitches. Obviously, we want the leash to be as long as it can be so that they have more opportunity to get more strikeouts. So he's got a great leash. And then when we look at Reed Detmers, as far as how he's been faring here, we're looking at upper 90s pitch count, 99, 96, 98. He has struck out 8, 8, and 8 the last 3 times out. So the numbers are reflected in that in the data that we just went over, but he has been locked in. Talk about the recent form of the Chicago White Sox lineup versus left-handed pitching. They've been striking out a lot more as of late, and I do think Reed Detmers is able to go out there and have a nice K prop, a nice K game here tonight. And I do think he clears this K prop. Both these guys, in Strider and Detmers, have even numbers, unfortunately. You know, we would prefer Detmers to be at 5.5. We would prefer Strider to be at 8.5 in a perfect world. Prizepicks is very sharp at setting these lines. But I think both these guys are a lock to push, and I do think both these guys clear their props. You know, if they push, it's not the end of the world. Obviously, we're going for those dubs, though. I do think he gets 7+. I do think that Strider gets 10+ here tonight. For pick number 2, we are going with the over 6.0 strikeouts here for Reed Detmers. And that will be my 2 picks. To get you winning some money over here on Prizepicks in the MLB tonight. Broke it down, gave you guys the statistics, the reasoning behind my picks. Hopefully you enjoyed the content. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. If you're looking for more picks, once again, the premium content is linked below in the description. It is patreon.com/KJK_DFS. You can get access to the Discord, all my picks, all my tickets, every sport, every single app that I cover. We got the MLB and WNBA going on right now. I do cover Thrive Fantasy, Underdog Fantasy, Prizepicks, and Parlay Play in the VIP member package if you're interested. So that's all from me. Wishing you guys all the best of luck on your Prizepicks MLB player props tonight, and we will see you in the next one.